We live in a society of sitters and have become the most sedentary, inactive humans to ever walk the planet. Now, before I go into the antidote of how to fix this problem, I'd really like it if you guys like this video and smash that subscribe button. It really helps me out with my mission to help as many people as possible reclaim their health and become the best versions of themselves. Now, stick around to the end of the video. I've got a special offer for you guys that'll help you get going on your journey and jumpstart your health and your fitness. So, let's get into a couple things. First, moving more. The antidote to this problem we have of being sedentary human beings is to move more. And I take a three-pronged approach to this. Number one, that's getting in 10,000 steps per day. In addition to the 10,000 steps per day, we want to add resistance training into the mix. And additionally to resistance training, we also want to add 150 minutes of cardio per week. This is a good combination, a good triplet, if you will, of tactics that you can implement to get you to your goals. Let's talk about step count. Now, when it comes to steps, it takes about 100 minutes of walking to get in 10,000 steps per day. And this is going to burn about 500 calories, which is known as active energy throughout the day. So this is a really easy way to bank 500 calories on a daily basis. Now, tips for getting 10,000 steps in per day, because it can be a little challenging at first, and you do want to have a couple of approaches to this. So these are my personal tips. This is what I like to implement for myself, and this is what I encourage my clients to do as well. So number one on that list is to get 5,000 steps in before noon. This is going to help you ensure that you're going to get that 10,000 steps in per day. Now, if you wait until, let's say, 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock to start your step count, it's going to be really hard to get that 10,000 steps in per day. Next, walk 20 minutes after each meal. One, it's really relaxing to get up and move around after you've eaten. And number two, this is going to help you metabolize that food and get the digestive processes going. And lastly, wear a tracking device. You might think you're getting a lot of steps in per day, but when you look at what you're actually doing and you measure it, you're going to find that, whoa, I'm not getting in as many steps as I thought I did. I need to bump things up. So I highly recommend wearing a device. There's cheap ones, there's expensive ones, but get a device so you know how many steps you're getting in per day. Next, resistance training. We want to add in resistance training to our daily routine of moving more. Now, we can take a couple approaches to this. The first one being body weight movements. Now, body weight movements, really straightforward on this. This is no weight. This is just moving your own body. One, we can do some push-ups, we can do some pull-ups, we can do some air squats. Those are really basic ones right there. We can do lunges, sit-ups, burpees, box jumps. These are all just really basic examples that I have right here, but you can get more complicated. Think of like a boot camp class if you were to think about body weighted movements. Next, we have free weights. This is another great way to add in resistance training. I like to mix all of these things together. I never really focus in on one aspect. I like to do different stuff almost every day in my training. So we can do dumbbell workouts, kettlebell workouts, barbell workouts. I'm a really big fan of the steel club and the steel mace and sandbag training. So we're just doing different stuff to add resistance to our body and to get ourselves stronger. Lastly, machine weights. So this is going to be more of a traditional gym approach using leg press, leg extension, leg curl, calf raises, cable machines, hammer strength machines, free motion machines. So this is more of a traditional gym approach, but it's really good to mix this stuff in. Never get too dogmatic about your training. We want to sample as many different modes and modalities as possible when we are doing resistance training. And then lastly, cardiovascular activity. We want to strive for 150 minutes of cardio per week. Now, this is going to be done in the zone 2 range, and this is going to be 60 to 70% of your max heart rate. So, what is your max heart rate? All you have to do to figure this out is you take 220, you minus your age, and then you take 60 to 70% of that. So multiply by zero point 0.6 or zero point 0.7, and that'll give you the range of where your max heart rate should be. Now, the activities we can do We can walk at an incline on a treadmill. Really simple, low impact. This is one of my go tos for a lot of my older clients. Everyone can pretty much do this one right here. We can do running at a relatively slow pace. Keep in mind, we want to keep that heart rate under control. We can do some rowing, we can do some biking, we can elliptical or stair climber. There's a lot of things you can do when it comes to cardio. So keep that in mind. 150 minutes total per week. You can do that as one standalone session, or you could do that as smaller little 20 to 30-minute sessions. But we want to get 150 total minutes in per week of cardiovascular activity. Before I let you guys go, I did want to offer up my Move More, Eat Better guide. This is a free guide that I have available for people that are looking to jumpstart their fitness and to get things going with their health and their fitness and their nutrition and all that good stuff. So you can get this guide in the pinned comments below this video. It's the link right there. It'll give you instant access. And how the guide works is I talk about steps and the importance of that and give you a step routine to follow. There is a 5-day workout plan in there that's going to be body weight only. Additionally to that, I have a 7-day meal plan in there that you can follow, and this will help get things going within your health and fitness. And it's a really good way to jumpstart things. So, to let you guys go here, one last thing. I'd really like it if you liked this video and subscribe to my channel. Like I said earlier, it helps me on my mission to help as many people reclaim their health and get in the best shape of their life and become the best versions of themselves. We'll see you guys next time.